Welcome to your community. This is your hometown. This is Walton Entertainment. This is where you can hear from the community and those making a difference. We explore topics, local festivals, arts and entertainment, and local news. For this program and much more, visit us online at yourlocalstream.com. That's yourlocalstream.com.
Hey Walton County, this is Patrice Broughton, your Public Information Officer, and I'm here to bring you another county update. We're going to start with this month's board meeting, and I'll tell you what happened, and that way you can join us at the April meeting. So we opened up with public comments from Tam Ashwood and April Heron, and they just wanted to address the board and talk about the culvert on Tom Brewer Road. Then Chairman Thompson opened the meeting with a Pledge of Allegiance and an invocation by Commissioner Shelnut. All of our commissioners were present for this meeting. The next item on the agenda was the additions and the deletions, or the adoption of the agenda, and they actually adopted the agenda with no additions or deletions. It was an exciting day for the Planning Committee at our last board meeting. We did table the Verizon Wireless Tower. Commissioner Bradford wanted to give the community 30 days to do an impact study. So that will come up again at the April 6th meeting. The Board of Commissioners took the recommendation of the Planning Committee and approved a rezone of 5.26 acres from A2 to A to grow and sell plants. The applicant was Atlanta's Best Construction. They wanted to deny it. They wanted to request for withdrawal, but the withdrawal was denied, and they approved with the conditions of the Planning Committee. Our other Planning Commission recommendation was to approve a wedding and event venue on 57.64 acres, and they wanted a variance from the county ordinance requiring that the site have direct access to a collector or arterial road. The applicants from Shangri-La Farms came before the Board of Commissioners, and again, they wanted to withdraw their application, but the withdrawal request was denied, and the board actually voted and accepted the recommendation of the Planning Commission to deny the wedding and event venue. We did accept the right-of-way from the Creekside subdivision, the Oaks at Alcovey subdivision, and Bentley Farms subdivision. One of the biggest announcements that came out of the meeting was the addition of $1.7 million to the general fund that was sitting in an unused account since 2007. Chairman Thompson and the Finance Department are doing a great job of keeping up with our budget and making sure that the funds are being used and spent, in making sure that the taxpayers are getting the services that they are paying for. So we're really excited to have that $1.7 million in the general fund so that we can continue to service the community and do projects that we can now use that money for. So we did make some appointments. We appointed John Pilgrim to Advantage Behavioral Health Community Service Board. We reappointed Morris Jordan, Neil Jackson, and Tom Carter to the Development Authority of Walton County's board. We also appointed Ms. Jean Gallman to the Walton County Board of Elections, and we appointed Nathan Purvis and Janice Manuel to the Walton County Board of Tax Assessors. That's all that happened at the March meeting. So again, we look forward to seeing anyone who wants to attend the April 6th meeting here at the historic courthouse. downtown Monroe. We are open to the public. We do ask that everyone social distance while they are in the boardroom, but we are open, and we sure do wish to see you come and visit us so that you can take part in, our civic duties here in the county. We have some announcements from the Walton County Parks and Recreation Department. They're getting ready to start their 2021 summer sports registration. So from April 19th through April 25th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday will be online only. They will be accepting registrations for basketball, 7 through 18-year-old boys and girls, volleyball, 7 through 17-year-old girls, and we'll also be registering for our fishing derby, and that will be held on Saturday, May 1st at Meridian Park, and the entry fee is free. And whomever wins the contest will have to catch the largest fish, and they will also be having a casting contest. We are excited to announce that our splash park will be open this spring. We have a tentative date of May 1st, and right now we will be accepting registrations for those who wish to visit the park, because we can only have a capacity of 75 people at the park per day. Our Parks and Recreation Department will present that information and let everyone know how they can register once the park is open. We look forward to Walton County families taking advantage of our splash water park, as well as our dog park and our nature trail in between. We're so excited that we have this and that the community can enjoy some fun in the sun this summer. So our Public Works Department has been working very hard, and they're gearing up for their spring season of paving and resurfacing through their local maintenance improvement grant from the Georgia Department of Transportation. And some of the roads that will be resurfaced will be Broadnax Mill Road, Dewey Hogan Road, Walnut Grove Jersey Road, Chandler Road, and Jacks Creek Road from Highway 78 to Snow's Mill Road. They're also gearing up to start mowing the right-of-way, so if you see any mowers out there, please be careful. We like to keep our guys and our crews safe. Again, we invite you to our Board of Commissioners meetings. That is all I have for the Walton County update for the month of March. I look forward to continuing to bring you information, and anytime you need anything from us here at the Board of Commissioners, we ask that you give us a call. You can call me at 770-267-1979. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank all of the county's employees. They have continued to offer the best services possible within this last year. We know that COVID has hit the community hard, but everybody is showing up to work and they're getting the job done. So I just want to say kudos to all of our county employees, and I look forward to speaking with you all next month.
The mission of Project Renewal is to provide the support and services necessary for families and individuals in the Georgia counties of Rockdale, Newton, and Walton to live in a violence-free home.
Hopeless. I felt no way out. I felt trapped. This person I allowed into my home, around my kids, ultimately started to in the beginning, started to quickly disconnect me from anybody that was close to me, as far as family, friends, acquaintances. They became none very quickly. So that was my first telltale sign that it was not okay. It was him isolating me from everyone that I loved or that cared about me. As far as the domestic violence, it became physical very early on. It became very emotional and mentally abusive very early on. I saw all these things but did not act on them for whatever reason. Project Renewal was a life changer for me. Honestly, they gave me peace, a sanctuary, a place of solitude that I could come to. And I didn't feel threatened. I felt at peace every moment that I was here to do personal inventory on myself. I had the space to do that so that I can take care of me, because ultimately there was something underlining that made me continue to stay where I was at. And they gave me the opportunity to do that serious soul searching, to find out exactly what I needed to do to better myself and to change my life and the patterns that I've continued over and over. They gave me many resources, to say the least. They were always my biggest supporter, whether it be for housing, for food, for moral support. They were there. They gave me every resource that I needed to obtain to better myself, to change my situation, and supported me. That was the biggest thing.
Monroe Country Day School's mission is to inspire every student to have a passion for academic and personal excellence through creative learning, independent thinking, and selfless service to others. Students are exposed to the local community and provided opportunities for independent thinking.
What will you do with all the dirt?
Some of the dirt you see has been hauled over here because they're going to have to build the finished floor, the elevation of the building, so that it's got to have the right kind of soil that will compact and tighten up for the footings of the building.
Monroe Country Day School values the whole child. Therefore, we believe in a holistic and integrated approach that involves the development of the student academically, personally, and socially. Monroe Country Day School believes that creative learning produces independent thinking and fosters a love of learning. Excellence is applied to all that we do. We strive to foster students that are pursuing strong academic and personal excellence. Project-based education is integrated into our curriculum.
When we go back in the classroom, we need the combined weight of you guys, because we've got to figure our bridge, our mass bridge weight ratio, okay? You got to figure out how much weight it was that finally broke your bridge, okay?
We need a scale for that.
And then on Monday, we're going to redesign. We figured out where some of our flaws are. We're going to spend another week redesigning, all right?
Monroe Country Day School offers personalized education that begins with the personal knowledge of each student academically and each student's personal story. We believe that taking personal responsibilities for one's academic and personal choices produces strong, independent, capable, and confident citizens. Students are taught responsibility for self, peers, and community. Through service to one's peers and community, an equipped leader finds personal growth and fulfillment. We facilitate this leadership through providing experiences of service. Respect is the basis for good dialogue, independent thinking, and mutual enjoyment of life lived in community. Monroe Country Day School is designed for families who see the value of educating the whole child. Monroe Country Day School will reach its mission by maintaining small class sizes, offering project-based learning and a high-level curriculum, and by providing service opportunities in an aesthetically pleasing environment. Monroe Country Day School has positioned itself to produce a community of young people who are strong in mind and character and living as contributing members in their community. For more information, please contact Mandy Wellington, Admissions Director, at 770-267-8955.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here to read with me today. Today we're reading Countdown to Kindergarten. This book is by Allison McGee, and the pictures are by Harry Bliss. Let's read. I am in big trouble. I'm going to kindergarten in 10 days. I've heard from a first grader that they have a lot of rules there. Rule number 3, you're not allowed to bring any stuffed animals. Hand over the stuffy, you know the rules. Rule number 2, you're not allowed to bring your cat. Dear kitty, I miss you. Rule number 1, you have to know how to tie your shoes by yourself. You're not allowed to ask for help, ever. True or false? Others can help you tie your shoes. Clue. Answer rhymes with waltz. Anyone? Oh, want to know what I can do? Count backwards from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Want to know what I can't do? Tie my shoes. "9 days before kindergarten. This isn't getting any easier." Later, I know I'll hide my shoes. Mom finds everything. Looky here, the missing shoes and that needle I've been searching for. 8 days before kindergarten. Yuck. Yucky puddle. Even the rain puddle is out to get me. I know. I'll pull the laces out. Imagine what could happen if I left them in. It's all our fault, Doctor. We made her wear those awful shoelaces. We should have listened to her. Sob. I know. I'll throw them out. Your mother found these shoelaces in the trash. Don't they belong in your shoes? I guess. 7 days before kindergarten. Dad says a lot of 5-year-olds don't know how to tie. I guess he hasn't heard kindergarten rule number 1. You can't ask us for help, ever. Dad practices with me. Bunny ears, cross through. Look at his knot, just the way he showed me. Days before kindergarten. What should I try now? Poor Putty, you look so hungry. Putties, here's your lunch. Later that day, repeat after me. Bowls are for cat food. Shoes are for your feet. 5 days before kindergarten. Mom says a lot of 5-year-olds don't know how to tie. I guess she doesn't know about rule number 1 either. Once again, you can't ask us for help. Ever. Never. I wonder if you can show up at kindergarten wearing your baby shoes. I'm sorry, baby shoe wearers have to take rest time in the sub-basement. Good luck. Okay, back to my bedroom for more practice. Loop, pull, around, poke, and pull. Meow! 4 days before kindergarten. How will I ever do it? What balls? Poor Mr. Ducky is so sad. He still doesn't know how to tie either. Maybe a ride in a canoe would cheer him up. Careful, Mr. Ducky. Don't you know you should never stand up in a canoe? Repeat after me. Shoes are not canoes. 3 days before kindergarten. Loop, pull around, poke, and pull. Dad is so nice. He even bought me new laces. That should help. Snack time for Pooty. Later that day. I know. Repeat after me. Shoelaces are not food. 2 days before kindergarten. My parents are taking me out for my favorite dinner, spaghetti, to celebrate the start of school. I don't see anything to celebrate. How's your bowl of shoelaces? I mean, spaghetti. Dad says, don't worry, sweetie. It just takes time. But kindergarten starts in 2 days. What if I have to wear a sign that says, Velcro girl? One day before kindergarten. What if they don't let me have playground time and no one gets to see me jump rope, counting backwards from 10? What if they don't let me have snack time or I miss the last bell and get locked in school all night without you, Pooty? And I miss my dinner and my dessert and my bedtime story and my goodnight kiss. I'm doomed. Meow. You'll be all right. First day of kindergarten. Look at all those feet. All those bows. Later that morning. Really? Your dad tied your shoes for you? Me too. You guys can't tie your shoes either? You only know 3 kindergartners who can tie their shoes? 3, 2, 1, that's all? I thought I was the only one. I guess I'm not in such big trouble after all. Monday, shoe time. Teacher can help. Tuesday, stuffed animal day. Wednesday, counting backwards from 10. The end. Hi, I'm getting ready to read you a story. This one is called Ladybug Girl. The author is David Simon and Jackie Davis. Let's read. Ladybug Girl by David Simon and Jackie Davis. Let's read. "I'm Ladybug Girl," says Lulu, zipping into the kitchen. She slips into the chair next to her brother. "Did you know that ladybugs eat bugs?" "Yes," he says. "Everyone knows that." After breakfast, Mama says, "Papa and I have work to do around the house. You'll have to figure out your own fun time, okay?" "How am I ever going to do that?" asked Lulu. "You can do anything, Lulu. You're Ladybug Girl." Lulu runs after her brother. "Where are you going?" "I'm playing baseball with Sam and Max." "Can I play too?" she asked. "No, you're too little," he snorts, "and bugs don't play baseball." With a sigh, Lulu wanders through the house. Bingo follows. "There's nothing to do." In the living room, there's a wall of books. Lulu can't read yet, but she knows her letters. She finds a lot of L's. More than 59, she thinks. Then she waters her avocado plant. She takes out her ruler to measure if it's grown. Some days it just doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. When Bingo gives Lulu the look, it's time to go outside. In the backyard, the grass smells sweet and is sparkly with dew. While Bingo snuffles about, Lulu discovers a line of ants marching over a rock. "Is that rock in your way, ants? It's much too big for you to move, isn't it?" she says. "I can help you. I'm Ladybug Girl." Ladybug Girl easily lifts the rock over her head and tosses it aside. Nothing can stop the ants now. "Come on, Bingo," she says. "Ladybug Girl has things to do." She runs across the yard to the pond. Her brother calls it a puddle, but she knows it's big. So big she can see trees and sky inside the water. There might even be a shark in the deep part. Ladybug Girl jumps in anyway. Her next stop is the old crumbly stone wall. It definitely needs her help. She picks up the fallen rocks and puts them back on top. Now the wall is bigger and better than before. It's the perfect fort. Even the toppled over tree at the back of the yard can't stop her. Its roots look like angry snakes, but Ladybug Girl skips all the way down its trunk, not falling even once. She jumps down and lands with a bow. Ta-da! She says. Bingo wags his tail. All of a sudden, Lulu hears the crack of a baseball bat. She whirls around and sees a ball bouncing toward her. "Hey!" her brother yells. "Throw it over here!" She picks up the ball and throws it. But somehow it lands near her feet. "Please, can I play with you now?" she asks when her brother runs over. "No," he says, "I already told you, you're too little." He grabs the ball and runs back to his game. Lulu glares after him. Lulu lies down, feeling the warm sun on her cheeks. She knows she isn't too little. She thinks of the 59 letter L's she found and how she saved the ants. She wasn't afraid of the shark at all. She built the perfect fort. And she balanced across the whole tree without falling, all by herself. From out of nowhere, a gust of wind swirls the air with leaves. She jumps up to chase them. Ladybug Girl can catch leaves in mid-air. Ladybug Girl is definitely not little, she yells into the wind. Lulu runs up the hill to the apple tree and lifts herself onto a branch. She can see her brother and his friends playing baseball and hears them arguing. It doesn't really look like that much fun after all. Not the kind of fun Ladybug Girl has. She holds her thumb and index finger a bit apart and squints through them. She can fit her brother and all of his friends between those two fingers. "I'm not little," she says. "You're little." Lulu sits for a moment, listening to the singing sparrows and the squawky blue jays. When she hears Mama calling, she swings down and says, "Come on, Bingo, let's go inside and tell Mama and Papa about our morning." Feeling as big as the whole outdoors, Lulu stretches out her arms and flies down the hill with their wings bobbing behind her. The end.
So before you stress out, pack the car and drive hundreds of miles for a small 2 or 3 day vacation. Why don't you sit down and see what state parks are near you? and decide on a weekend away at a beautiful state park close to home. Welcome to Hard Labor Creek State Park. This is a 5,804-acre Georgia state park located between Fairplay and Rutledge, Georgia. There is so much to do in any Georgia state park. I encourage you to grab the family, grab a camera, get out this weekend, and visit a state park near you. It'll be the most fun you've had so close to home. Recently, I stopped by Hard Labor Creek State Park. It's just a short drive from where I live, and this is a perfect place to get back to nature. Whether you take a stroll down one of the many nature trails, or perhaps you just want to come over and enjoy a weekend of camping, or fishing, or just sitting around and doing nothing, then Hard Labor Creek State Park is the perfect place.
Hard Labor Creek is just under 6,000 acres of public lands between Morgan and Walton counties. We were started as a CCC recreation area in the 30s and given over to the state in 46. Since then, we've grown to include campgrounds, equestrian campgrounds. The 2 original CCC group camps are still here, which are real popular through the summer with churches and different large groups. We also have 20 cottages recently renovated and different picnic shelters and group shelters to use throughout the day. Well, we have several programs as we head into fall. The first coming up is our Persid Star Party. That's on August 10th from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. That'll be down at our beach area. We've got very little light out here in this area of the county, so you should be able to see all the meteors as they come across the sky. It's easy to see how kids, especially at this park where our cell coverage isn't great, you can come out and really get away and really connect with those closest to you instead of worrying about, people that are far away. You can really sit and focus on your fishing or take quiet time on a trail or practice your mountain bike skills through the summer. And you can continue that into the fall. People forget we're 20 minutes from Madison, so it's not a big entry. You don't have to have a tent and or an RV or spend a bunch of money on a cottage or anything. You just come out for the day and have a picnic and enjoy each other instead of, rushing around and doing what you need to do.
Creative artists can offer you a wide range of video production. Call the experts and discuss your project today, whether it's your special event or your company. Creative Artist, 770-267-7368. Creative Artist produces this program you're watching. Call Creative Artist today, 770-267-7368. Creative Artist, they'll put you in the spotlight.
All right, folks, put your cowboy hands together for the first time tonight for Quarter Till.
You can be as sweet as pure molasses. You can flip that switch and turn on the charm. I've been looking at you through rose-colored glasses. Now I'm seeing you for what you are. You're bad news. You ought to have your face slapped across a headline page to tell the world what you put a poor girl through. There's bound to be better men out there, so why do I still care for somebody who bled you? You said I was your one and only, with a face as straight as a Georgia pine. I got a lonely night has dawned on me, and I'm not the only one to hear that line. You're bad news. You ought to have your face slapped across a headline page and tell the world what you put a poor girl through. And then we're going to do you some Tanya Tucker. We'll call this A Little Too Late. I was up all night wondering what to do, thinking that I ought to just forget about it, but it's a little too late. But it's a little too late. You walked in, should have walked out, but it's a little too late to do the right thing now. Told me you're a heartbreak kid. I guess I ought to pay attention when they say those things. It's a little too late. Well, it's a little too late. How all my old buddies wanna help me out, but it's a little too late to do the right thing now. Turn the jukebox up, put some sawdust down. I'm too far gone to turn this heart around. I may be wrong, but I don't want out. Well, it's a little too late to do the right thing. Don't it, Johnny? Turn the jukebox up, put some sawdust down. I'm too far gone to turn this heart around. I may be wrong, but I don't want out. Well, it's a little too late to do the right thing now. Well, I was up all night and wondering what to do. I'm thinking that I ought to just forget about you, but it's a little too late. Well, it's a little too late. You walked in, should have walked out, but it's a little too late to do the right thing now. Maybe you're wrong, but I don't want out. Well, it's a little too late to do the right thing now. That's right. Yeah. Thank y'all. How y'all doing for a Friday night? Having to work all day. I know how it is. Anybody got to get up in the morning? We don't want to talk about it, though, do we? Somebody ain't getting up till Wednesday? God, I wish I could do that. Well, I don't know about y'all, but honey, my baby loves me just the way that I am. Don't need no copy of Vogue magazine. Don't need to dress like no beauty queen. High heels and sneakers, he don't give a damn. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He never tells me I'm not good enough, just gives me unconditional love. He loves me tender, he loves me mad, he loves me silly and he Winona. Everybody like Winona? Talk to me now, y'all. It's a small crowd. Help us out. I see some people I know, I do believe. It's a little dark back in there. Here's the little girls with guitars. Boy, he's good, ain't he? I am proud of that boy. And you on camera too, honey. It's like a love sick bird. She played and she played it to death, trying to listen. The trouble in the chord and the seals of blood. Bought her that guitar and the necklace of the beginning. She's down in the cellar with her amp turned up. Girls with guitars. She's daddy's little angel. Girls with guitars. Oh, what's the world coming to? Girls with guitars. And love is to the worry about. Girls with guitars. Do that. Well, Saturday night she bought her brother with the socks and stockings on the hotel floor. Everybody danced to rocks band covers. She was checking out whips and memorizing the words. Didn't get on for the football heroes. She didn't even notice the basketball scores. Boys and some species were all a bunch of zeros. Step on the walls and play that guitar. Now girls with guitars. She wasn't any debutante. Girls with guitars. She didn't go out with children. Girls with guitars. And more the kind of loves. Girls with guitars. She went out to college. She got her degree. Parents read the side of a baby. Daddy singing lost to her mother singing medicine. Daughter singing how she's gonna break the music bell. And there's a door-shaped band sitting in the driveway. Girls with her gills and all her stuff. She could have fell with her brother to drive up the highway. Figures New York City is close enough. She gets the audition to a friend of a friend. Check out her legs, saying this will never work. She puts on a boogie and turns to the band. Gives a little grin and blows away the jerk. Girls with guitars. Everybody's wrong. Girls with guitars. Girls with guitars. There's just no stopping. Girls with guitars. Walking balls. Get your money for nothing and the guys will do. Thank you very much. Gino, how you doing up there?
I'm great, baby. How you?
Doing good.
Good. Good to see y'all here with us.
It's a small crowd right now, but a great crowd, don't you think?
Oh yeah, the little ones are the best ones.
We have a birthday too right up here.
Oh, we do? Whose birthday is it?
It's Amber's. Put the spotlight on her. Where is she?
Where's she at? She's hiding over here.
She's not even there.
She's standing down here in front somewhere.
Amber, get back to your seat where we can see you.
She don't ever sit down. She done that in school a lot too.
Here's a little bit more of Tanya Tucker, hanging in and hanging out. Say goodbye on Tuesday. Baby, I would see you by the weekend. I either didn't hear you right, or maybe you're so hard, just didn't listen. So I'm writing you this letter I may never send. about Blue Mondays. Tomorrow is same week I've been without you. I haven't gone to work yet. I couldn't do a thing but think about you. But I know that I can make it through whatever comes. As long as there is still a chance to save our love. Well, it's lonely, but I'm hanging in, hanging out till I'm with you again. I'm running out of reasons to be strong. I'm hanging out and hanging on. It's lonely, but I'm hanging in, hanging out till I'm with you again. I'm running out of reasons to be strong. I'm hanging in, I'm hanging out and hanging on. I'm hanging in, I'm hanging out and hanging on. Thank you very much. And we got another original song that we'd love to do for you right now. This one's called A Love Worth Dying For. Although I felt needed, although I felt loved, I thought it was a dream sent from heaven above. It may have been magical, it may have been good. I may have loved you more than I should, but we once had a love worth dying for. But now I just don't feel it anymore. Tell me if it's sad, I wanna know for sure. We once had love worth dying for. I lie in my bed thinking of the past, and that sometimes I wonder why we didn't last. Whatever the reason, I guess I'll never know, because your love for me, you wouldn't show. We once had a love worth dying for, but now I just don't feel it anymore. Tell me if it's there, I wanna know for sure. We once had love worth dying for. very much. And the next song we have on the agenda. All right, y'all gonna get to listen to somebody else sing. Y'all put your hands together for Michelle Colquitt.